Happy birthday. Born on the 13th of August, you have a horoscope that's made you for the future. You will be very futuristic minded. You will realize what the future needs in terms of products, and you'll be able to reach the future before anybody else because you have that mind. So you are considered to be very inventive. But there is a problem here. Some of these inventive planets are going too fast. So they make your ideas too far ahead of your time. The ideas seem so super good, but when you put it into action, they will fail because the rest of the world is not ready for your ideas. So the word research is very important. You will always want to be a leader of some kind. You will want to be different in every way possible. Nothing wrong with that. But in partnerships, this can be a problem. So in partnerships, you have to learn more traditional values, which you have very little of. Because of your futuristic brain, you will always make modern rules for yourself and be that independent person you want to be. You can have a very fast temper, and when your temper goes bad, your speech and what you say is also not good. So learn how to take the soft approach in everything that you do. You will travel the world and you will go to places that others don't want to go or don't think of going. You are not going to go to that place which is nice and calm. You are going to go where adventure is. And the adventurous person like you will like to sometimes expose yourself to risk. But if we don't have people like you, there wouldn't have been explorations of the world. There wouldn't be thinking of going to the moon and to the outer space. It's brains like yours, people like you, who contribute to all the modernization of the world, but always have a little bit time for traditional rules as well. You will want to go to other countries and you will see countries which can be at par with your brain. And you will see countries which are already progressing tremendously towards the futuristicness of life. And why shouldn't you? So move to countries that can help you. Staying in a country which is very domicile, which is very quiet, which doesn't only think of tomorrow. No, that won't help you. And you will be a person who will travel to many countries. You could be a great trader because you'll have that special sense about looking at a product from one country and realizing it can do in another country. You will be very imaginative, very creative in whatever you do. And that leadership of yours will make you to expand what you want as quickly as possible. So, to my mind, you have to be somehow connected to the IT industry, information technology, which is moving so fast these days. And you will be those kind of people who can move fast with this kind of information technology because your brain is an acrobat. Your brain is something that can quickly learn things. Yes, you'll be very impulsive. Yes, you'll be very hasty. Yeah, yes, you'll be very impatient. Try to control these things by telling yourself now again, slow down. Because if you don't, you'll have a scattering of energy in your brain, which simply means that you wake up and you've got 10 things you want to do, and you're not Superman or Superwoman. So get a paper every day when you get up and have your coffee, and get a pen or a pencil, and write only for that one day what you have to do. And you will see you wrote 8 things. But from those 8 things, when you look at them, you will realize perhaps only one is important, or maybe two are important. You will calm down, you'll be able to focus, and you will then do very well. So these are the little tricks I will teach you when one day you visit me for a 90-minute session. We'll talk about that later. Now, born on August the 13th, you will be a person very oversensitive to criticism. So you must look for company that is at the same level of your thinking. Otherwise, many will not be able to keep in touch with what you're thinking. Yes, you want to be a leader. Yes, you want to be in the limelight. No harm with that. You go out and reach for the stars because your horoscope says you can. But it's the timing of your ages that's very important. Well, the calendar year 2019 has given you a good foundation. So the foundation is roughly around 35%. So up to 35% you can be lucky. Now it depends on what age you are going to be in 2019. Ages are very important. They are very personal in every way. There's a huge change of alignment of planets every time you change an age. So I don't know your age because all I know is you're born on August the 13th. So let me pretend that you are these ages. If you happen to be the ages of 13 or 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76. You have to be a little bit cautious. Cautious in the sense that very important things want to happen during these ages which I've just mentioned. But these things waiting to happen can be not very solid or not very stable. Some bad news can come in one way or another. Is it for the job, the business? Is it for the love and the marriage and the romance? Is it for the health? Is it the accidents? So you have to be careful if you're of these ages. Just have to be careful. Don't be afraid, because in the end, you control your horoscope. It's people like me who make you aware of your ages and the calendar years. I'm going to give you another set of ages. And if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73 or even 82, there's magic waiting for you. You are going to be in any area of your life going to be showing a great deal of success, and the momentum towards the success will be fantastic because opportunities will come swinging your way. So you see how important ages are. So that's what I will know only when I know your full date of birth, your time of birth, and look at your palms. I have a 90-minute session which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years. How about that? In all areas of your life, the romance, the marriage, the family, the job, the business, the finances, and most crucially, your health as well. I will go into detail. Well, you have that horoscope, which I love to know people like you, because I have some of that myself. And so I know what you want and I know how your brain works. And we are the people who can look out into the future. Is it from the sixth sense? Is it from the information technology which you have to learn and you have to experiment with? Is it that super third eye that you may have, which will give you that wonderful knowledge of what's going to happen before anybody else can know it? Well, your palms are going to show that to me one day. And I so look forward for you to send me an email at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. And I'll reply to you and we'll get down to making a date, because you are one of those special horoscopes without which we will never be beyond any traditional values, very slow and humdrum every day. It's people like you who turn the momentum on and take us into making robots and making planes that are going to fly us into the universe as well. Well, I look forward to meeting you. I wish you a very happy birthday. Remember that from today, August the 13th, for the remainder of 2019 until 31st of December, you've got a very good foundation. So you can make progress in everything that you do. Don't waste time. And if you were already some good ages from January the 1st until today, August the 13th, you would see that you made some great headway, whether in job, whether in business, whether finding that romance, whether getting married, whether wanting that house and getting it, whether that bigger car and finding it, something like that will happen for you. So I look forward, and have a happy birthday, August the 13th. And don't forget, one day, send me that email. Until then, thank you and happy birthday again. Goodbye.